Hello, this is RV Vagabond Jerry in Aswan, Egypt, and my boat is docked right behind me there. And I found some interesting things along the street here that I wanted to video for you to show you a little bit of what Aswan is like. So let's go walking down the street. And one thing right across from the boat dock is a little park that's called the Garden of the Nile. First, I want to show you what's in there. This is the gate to the Garden of the Nile. And if you ask me, the garden looks a little bare. And even though we're right on the Nile and right near Lake Nasser, I understand that they have sunshine practically every day of the year. Very little rain in the Aswan area. And littering seems to be a bit of a problem here. They have a big gazebo, so you can sit in the shade here. And here is the children's playground. Old style monkey bars and steel slides. And I'm going to check out and see what these two buildings are. Well, a woman came to the door and said it's a children's center. I hope the children know to watch their step around here. It could really trip. And this doesn't look too exciting. Let's see. Well, this appears to be a restroom building, but it's locked. I noticed they use the WC a lot here in Egypt. So right across the street is another garden I want to show you. So this is the Aswan garden, and this is the gate to get into the garden here. So this is what this garden looks like. They have some children's rides over here. Now this is on a Sunday, so I would think there would be some children here riding the rides, but nothing is happening. There's one person in this building that looks like he's in charge of it. And this looks like a fountain that's been dry for quite a while. We've got a refreshment stand over here. And I drove by here yesterday and all these tables and chairs were set out and there was a bunch of people sitting here. But I guess in the morning it's too early for refreshments. So let's see what's further down the street here. Next is the Majlis El Medina garden. But I think the entrance is way over there. Doesn't look like there's much to this one, so I don't know if it's even worth going over there. It does have a public toilet, but with it being locked, I don't know what good that is. It does have this building, which looks like it hasn't been used in ages, and this is part of the garden over here. I hope you know what I mean by the garden. And across from that garden are some commercial buildings. This is a bank. And here is where you can get the Big Burger. And that is part of Toto Land, the best family place. The best family place in Aswan. By the way, I have noticed that signs in Cairo and here in Aswan is that English seems to be just about as popular as Egyptian. There's the Arab Academy. Here is the Zoba bar, I guess that is. And here's a familiar sign. This Mirabelle restaurant looks pretty decent. And apparently this is the home of the police rowing club. And next to that is the first garden I've seen that is on the river side of the street. So I'm going to go over there and check that out. Now, what is it with all these public toilets locked up? I don't get it. So here's what this garden looks like. At least it's got a river view. I wonder what this used to dispense. And I guess this is where you go on various Nile cruises. By the way, I've seen numerous brands of motorcycles that I had never heard of, and I know about a lot of them. That's a Heojiang HG150. Looks like there's not many customers cruising today. I guess this is how you get down to the river. You can have you a seat here and just watch the river all day. What are those girls doing? This is a big garden, although it's pretty much just trees and a little bit of grass and bushes. Wow, look at this huge rock in the middle of the river. Looks like the birds like it. Now, how does a bench wear down completely? This one is fairly decent. And all these accesses to the river are locked up. How are you supposed to get down there? Well, I guess at least you can play in the sand here. Well, folks, that's my short walking tour of Aswan. Hope you found it as interesting as I did. Good day.